Turn me up just a little bit. Yeah, it's that man space vibe. Step in the zone, microphone check. Russ and Less got the real intellect. Talk smooth like jazz on a late night set. With a convo deep and the topics connect. From the struggles to the wins, they address it with grace. Drop lines so cool, you can feel the bass. Two kings of the craft, and you know the rest. Kick back, pour drink, welcome to the space. You go chillin' with Russ and Less. You go chillin' with Russ and Less. You go chillin' with Russ and Less. Hang out, cause now you vibing with nothing but the best. Setbacks forever.
Welcome in to another edition of the Man Space Podcast. Now, this is the underweather voice of Russ. And with me, as always, who's wishing it was back to winter because he hates the spring, the one and only Big Les.
What does that say on my shirt? Subways?
Yeah, Subways. Can't trust AI to do everything.
Bro, you have too much time on your hands. I'm just gonna say that much. Too much time on your hands. That's good though. We need to trademark that, Subways.
Right. Oh man.
What's going on, brother?
Man, you know what? We haven't done this in a while. So we need to do it.
Oh, here we go.
Food alert. Food alert. The Man Space Podcast is talking about food again. Food alert. Food alert.
So I went to go visit my favorite gas station in the world.
Oh,
yeah.
Is it you get the Buc-ee's?
It was the Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's.
Yes. I went to Buc-ee's.
Oh,
and
Lord.
This caught my attention. It is called No Cap. It's a No Cap zero sugar soda.
Really?
And this one is their sour watermelon. Yeah. So I will say before I try this that I did try one of their other ones.
Okay.
And it was called the Strawberry Dream. And it tasted kind of like a strawberry cream soda, but it didn't know like it was the difference between a soda and bubbly. You know, how have you ever tried bubbly befly?
Yeah, I have bubbly. Yeah.
Yeah. So you get that hint of the bubbles on one side, then you get the flavor on the other side on the back.
Yeah, and the cream soda in the middle. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that probably tasted pretty good though. Sounds pretty good.
It wasn't bad. I finished it. I'm like, it threw me off in the beginning because it wasn't what I expected.
It wasn't what you expected. Yeah.
So it's like once you get past that initial shock, I'm like, okay.
Well,
but
this says a lot anyway that you finished it.
Yeah, I did finish it. it.
That's different.
But this one is sour watermelon.
Yeah.
No sugar added. No fruit juice. One can is one serving. So
crack that thing open. Let's hear
it. All right.
All artificial.
All artificial flavors. There's no fruit juice. So
okay.
You're cracking it open.
I didn't hear no physics.
I know, right? It says no artificial colors, electrolytes, no GMO. It's vegan and gluten-free. 0 caffeine, 0 sugar, 0 calories.
I'm glad you're brave. All right. Go ahead. Yeah. Right. Let's do it. It's a pretty big gulp, sir, to taste.
That is pretty good.
Okay, but
A little belt in there. But no cap soda pop. I found it at Buc-ee's.
no
Yeah,
cap soda pop.
it's pretty good. I
Yeah.
I can't complain about it. This was better than the Strawberry Dream to me.
No cap.
No
If you
cap.
want some good soda, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
but see, they took it back. They took it back to old school soda pop.
right. I
Yeah.
wonder where this is out of, But yeah, this is pretty good. I will be. This is not
Out of
one I'm going to
Bangladesh.
go downstairs and share with the missus.
Was that the only one you got?
This is the last one I had left. I only bought 2, and when I got them, she was with me, and she says, "Hey, is this other one for me?" No, this one's for the show. I let her try a little bit of the other one, but no, this is out of California.
Oh, okay. See, I wouldn't have had a choice. Mine would have just took it.
Manspace Nation, Les's video froze for the rest of the show. So instead of looking at his frozen face on the screen, I figured I would edit in something that just entertained me. Right. So it sat in the refrigerator unopened the last couple of days, and I was like, okay, it survived till the show. So I slipped down there right before we got it, and she's on a conference call. I grabbed it and came on upstairs. So
there you go.
No cap.
There you go.
It's pretty good. No cap. There
No
you go.
cap.
There's your review. No cap.
Yeah, I haven't had anything good or new. I am on a hiatus from the grocery store.
Okay.
I'm on a hiatus. Every time I go in there, it's $50 to $75. And my last adventure was $75 for 4 items. So I had to turn around.
Wow. Well, yeah, I mean, you got bougie taste. I mean, $75 for 4 items. You getting that expensive.
Okay.
Man.
Must have been 5, but still, yeah.
I mean, you need to switch to ground turkey or something.
Right. I don't eat no ground turkey.
Get you some ground chicken.
Nah, man. Chicken is supposed to be fried, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen, since we're still in the food alert segment, have you seen on social media where people are making their own McRibs?
Yes.
They're taking the ground pork and shaping the patties out of them and putting them in the oven and baking them and putting them in barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
You know,
grilling them, putting the grill marks on them. Yeah. I've seen those.
Did you save it?
No. But I would be more apt to eat that than the actual McRib.
Because you know what's in it, right?
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you control everything that's going in it.
I would be more apt to eat that than an actual McRib. Yeah. If I put it together, I did it. Absolutely.
Right.
But yeah, not even a barbecue sauce. I had to put my own on it. So, I mean, it's a possibility. I could do it. Maybe I should try it.
Yeah.
Maybe I should.
I'm half tempted to try that. Yeah, I wouldn't use Sweet Baby Ray's. I'm not a big fan of Sweet Baby Ray's. No, I know that's blasphemy in the black community right there.
What do you
I like Stubbs.
Really?
I'm a big fan of Stubbs. I love Cattleman's though.
See, I haven't had either one of those.
Cattleman's, that golden mustard.
Yeah.
And then you throw in some hot sauce to go with it and give it that little kick. Oh man.
Yeah. Okay.
My father did that.
I'm telling you, I'm just saying I was on strike, on hiatus from the grocery store. So now it's Cattleman and Stubbs. I use Stubbs. I like Kinder's.
Okay. I've been trying Kinder's and I haven't found anything in Kinder's that I've been like, oh, this is, I've been trying like different flavors and stuff. Yeah. But I still haven't found that one that just says, oh, that's the one to go back to.
Yeah. See, I got it to do wings with. They pair with wings for me pretty well, right?
Yeah, I
And
tried their garlic parmesan, the honey
I'm
mustard.
not
Oh,
really wasn't a big fan
yeah,
of. I just like barbecue.
yeah,
Let me just go there. I just
yeah.
like barbecue stuff. The rest of that stuff you can kind of keep it. You know,
Mhm.
I'm not a lemon pepper fan. Ooh,
Oh, good Lord.
you know,
Good Lord.
I'm not a lemon pepper type guy. I'm a Cajun and spice, bold
Mm.
flavors type dude. You know what I mean?
After going to Atlanta
Mm-hmm.
and, doing the lemon pepper hot down there,
Yeah.
bruh, them lemon pepper steppers just had me going, bruh.
Really?
I love some lemon pepper. And I
I
keep some in the house. But you know what's far superior than lemon pepper?
what?
Orange pepper. Get you some orange pepper
Nah,
and make some wings, bruh.
nah, man,
Bruh, that little kiss of
nah,
citrus on there
nah,
will blow your mind.
nah, nah. See, I'm just not in all of them type them things.
Man, I got some orange
I'm a
pepper.
classic man. I'm a classic
Mm,
man, though. You know what I mean?
good old
Throw
SPG and call it a day.
and salt, pepper, garlic, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mix that thing up, put a little Cajun seasoning on it. I'm a big
Mhm.
Tony's fan. I like Tony's, you know,
I like
Creole
Tony's. My
seasons.
wife, every time I use it, my wife complains that it's too spicy because she instantly starts coughing
Yeah, my wife
anytime I
does
use
too.
Tony.
I don't care.
So,
But anyway, don't have I ain't listen, I'm cooking for me, not for you. If you're gonna eat my food, you're gonna eat it
right,
how I cook it. Simple
right.
and plain. So she don't complain no more. Every
Mm,
once in a while she might say, you might want to replace, could you replace Tony's with Lowry?
mm.
And I'll do it. I'll do it every
Now,
once.
what do you think of what is the one called? Um, I can see the green bottle right now.
But the garlic parmesan, I mean garlic
No, it's just a regular salt-free seasoning.
complete?
No, mm-mm,
No.
mm-mm. And he's got several different types where um, he's got a Cajun, he's got a lemon pepper now.
No.
Um,
Well, I don't use it because I can't call it. Hey, I really don't buy stuff with. I mean, I probably should. Let's take that back.
mhm,
Let's get that together. I probably should buy things with less salt. However,
uh,
it tastes good.
I'm scrolling because now I'm
I
trying to
think I know
figure
what you're
out.
talking about.
It's gonna drive me crazy that I can't find it. Now I was doing Flavor God for a while,
Mm,
and Flavor God was pretty good, but I think um s- the flavors were a little bit intense if you kind of went heavy,
hmm
where some of the other ones that you can put as much as you want in there and it just kind of enhances the flavor.
Yeah.
But
Mm-mm.
this one, Flavor God, I just felt like, if you went too heavy on it, yeah, you just ruined your meal.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
I'll be real with you. Most of the seasonings I use, there's only
Danos,
one. Oh, Danos. I
yeah.
really don't. I really don't mess with Danos. It's not in the
Mm.
grocery store. I have to go to the Academy to get it.
Really? No,
Mm-hmm.
man, Danos is everywhere now. It used to
No,
be just Kroger,
nah.
and
I.
it used to be Kroger and Dollar General, and
Mhm.
now, I mean, you can go into Walmart, the whole works. The Danos is everywhere now.
Oh, see, I don't look. I don't look like that. I'm strictly. I use separate seasonings other than my seasoning salt or my Cajun.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And I do have a couple that are mixed, already that I like.
Right.
And I
Yeah.
like the signature steakhouse blend from Kinder's.
Mm.
I like that. And I like um their smokehouse blend or something like that,
Mm.
for when I'm doing steak or
Right.
even on chicken. I like it. So those are really the only ones I get, bro. I'm straight up old school. Give me some salt, give me some garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, all these different, cumin, all these different seasons. I got 1,000 different bottles. I get fussed at all the time, but I don't care.
Yeah. I've had to hide, some of my bottles up above the microwave because I know my wife can't reach them.
She can't see them. Yeah. Hey, I get fussed at too because my wife will think that we don't have something. And see, we have two different, how can I say this? Shopping. She shops differently than I do. She is a deal shopper. I'm a what I want shopper.
I get that.
Yeah, right.
I get that. Yeah.
So she goes for the least, the not as expensive stuff. Where I don't like that crap. I'm getting this. Right.
Get what you want. Right.
I get what I want.
Every now and then I'll get that way when it comes to if I see something new and I want to try something, I'll do it. Like I found this one seasoning and I absolutely love, and I found it at the Blue Store, and it's called it's a chicken seasoning called Chickalika Bam Bam.
I've seen it.
I love that stuff.
Really?
I love that stuff. Yes, I broke that out for the holidays and fried some chicken with it. Man. Yeah. And then after it was done, dusted some on there at the end.
They killed it.
They killed it.
I'm gonna have to try it then, because I keep looking at it because it's in like a yellow wrapping or something like that, and I keep looking at them like that is a stupid name. It must be pretty good.
It is. It is very good. It is very good. Like anytime I make some chicken, that's going on it.
That's it. Yeah, I got 5 seasonings I put on chicken. That's a wrap for me. You know what I mean? And I will say this though. I was against this, and my wife changed my mind. But the seasonings from the little dollar seasonings from the Big Blue Store, the garlic powder, the onion powder, and stuff like that. I have to use those for some reason. If I would normally go.
Is that for you mixing your own out of it, or?
Oh yeah, I mix my own stuff. Yeah, but
that's the only time I'll get those is if I'm gonna mix it to my something else.
Yep, but they seem to work better for some reason. You know what I mean? And like my mix is like when I'm doing a brisket or something like that, and I need a large amount of onion or garlic. I use it. But it works. You know what I mean? It works. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to buy their seasoning salts and all of that other stuff, but those basic joints. At first, I was like, "Oh, they not no cooks. They use some Walmart brand." You know what I mean? But then I thought about it. Well, if you use Walmart brand and it tastes good,
right?
I guess you do know what you're doing.
That's right. That's right, bro. We always every now and then we talk about our favorite device, and I'm gonna mention them because y'all need to sponsor us. Ninja, y'all need to sponsor us.
When I tell you, I use the heck out of my Ninjas.
Yes. And now, did you finally break down and get the slushy maker?
No, but it's coming. She is on my neck, bro. This hot tub thing and all this other stuff. She needs. She can't wait. I was like, "You can get in a hot tub in the summertime?" Oh yeah, because I'm going to have the slushy mixed drinks.
Bro, let me tell you that's probably why I am sick now from all the dairy we've been doing. And that slushy mixer, bro.
You've been what you been making, man?
Bro, I found out how to do like Wendy's Frosties in it.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, and then I done straight up made like Chick-fil-A's soft serve ice cream in it.
Yeah,
and then take the leftovers and put it in the fridge, and then I turn around and add other stuff into it. So I had to go back and make some cookies,
strawberries,
throw that, bruh. Oh man, I've been going to town on that thing. I'm surprised I haven't burned the motor out because I didn't use it so much.
Really? See, my new thing, man, it's not new, but my thing as of late, and I know this is going to sound so bad. It's Fat Man to the highest levels, bro. It's Fat Man. And that should be my nickname over these last couple of weeks. I've been Fat Man. That's probably why my bill has been so high at the grocery store. But anyway, I digress. Is the cinnamon roll loaves. Have you seen those?
Yes.
Where you take 2 cans
of
cinnamon rolls and you put them in a loaf pan and you bake it and then you put all that glorious glaze over top of it. I ate a whole one last night. I'm not gonna lie. I ate a whole one last night. I hate the whole. I hate the whole. Exactly.
Oh wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
I ate a whole one.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to say that.
Well, besides a slice.
I've been wanting to try the crescent roll one and making the garlic bread one where you unroll.
Guess what she's doing right now?
Butter.
That's what she's doing right now.
Oh, yeah, that's what I want to try.
Done made me go buy different butter and everything. I swear to, she says I'm bad for her. No, you bad for me. You know what I mean? Because I love bread. You the one who told me about the cinnamon roll thing.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
Now you're telling me about croissant bread with garlic and butter and mozzarella cheese in it. Yep. You know that's my thing.
I saw my dude. You've been telling me for 40 years.
Yep.
And I was like, well, let me go ahead and click save. Yep.
In there.
Yep.
Bro.
In there.
Yeah. She gonna tell me, she sent me a message a few minutes ago. Just like, I'm gonna wait till you come out. Till you come off, get off your car so we can make this together. No, that means you want me to make it.
I can see y'all up there looking like ghosts with you reaching around her.
Oh. Hey.
I wouldn't do that to Miss Les because I'm not going to put that one in AI, but I can just vision that. Yeah. Of you reaching around her and your hands in the pan.
Right. Yeah, that's why
I'm dying. Oh boy. We're gonna go to break. So we are back here on the Man Space, and we were supposed to have a guest tonight, but our guest had a last minute issue that is going to keep him away from being part of the show. So we're going to reschedule him in a later week. But I opened it up to the Man Space Nation, and I said, "Hey, Man Space Nation, ask us anything." And so I got questions from the Man Space Nation. Les, I'm gonna let you read these as I put them up on the screen because my glasses are fogging up now for me over here dying. So I'm gonna put this up here on the screen and let you read away.
All right, go ahead. Hey, Russ and Less, what's one habit you think every man should drop right now if he really wants to level up? Marcus from Atlanta.
Dancing in the blue store, trying to make a video.
Well, I was gonna go a little bit more serious than that and say procrastination. However,
don't procrastinate.
Yeah, don't procrastinate. Stop dancing in the blue store. But I would say procrastination, man. And don't doubt yourself. Just take off, man. Just go for it.
I would say avoid gossip. You don't want to go down you don't want to go down the path of gossip, man. And just stay above that.
That should be like man rules.
Yeah. I mean, this is something that every man should drop doing right now. I mean,
okay. Yeah.
Gossip, man. That's my number one right there. Stay above it.
That's what's up.
I have people asking me stuff, man. I don't know. I may know, but I don't know. I don't know nothing about that.
Listen, if I pick up the phone and answer, you won't respond to a text message.
Yeah,
right. I don't know.
Because I'm like, man, sometimes when it comes down to things like that with gossip and things, like, to me, that's that person's business to tell. It's not mine. So if I know it, I'd rather just say, nope, I don't know nothing about it. Ask them.
Yeah. Well, too. Yeah, it's been entrusted in me. If you ask me something I don't pretty much do that anyway. So it is what it is. But there you go. Gossip and procrastination.
Yeah. All right.
Number 2. What's the next one we got? How do you deal with pressure when it feels like you've always got to have it together? Andre from Chicago.
So for me, because I do work in a somewhat stressed environment, between doing TMSP media, between doing my 9-to-5 job, between, working with this podcast and other shows that I'm working with. It becomes a little stressful. One of the things that I do to deal with pressure is work on organization. Everything has to have a due date attached to it. And one of the things that I learned from a guy who I could tell you, I hated this person, but the one thing, and I told him I respected him for teaching me this. He said, if it's not documented, it doesn't exist. So make a process to how things are done. And I took that to heart. And everything that I do on my 9-to-5 job now is documented. All my processes on how I do stuff with TMSP Media is documented. Everything I do with this podcast, I have every bit of it documented. So that way somebody can pick it up and run with it, and I don't have to do it,
Yeah.
So that's one of the things is organization, and don't be afraid to delegate when you can,
That's a big one.
The other thing,
a lot of people don't do that.
Yeah. And then the other thing is you don't have to be the hero every time. So, that goes back to the whole delegation, pass it off, but also take a deep breath. Calm down and relax before you start. My favorite saying, Rome did not get built in a day, but it got built. So the work will get done.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath and get started.
And see, my thing with dealing with pressure is a lot easier. Sometimes I just say no.
Yeah. You can't be afraid to say no.
That's right. Understand that everything doesn't always have to land on your table.
Yeah.
It's okay to say no. It's okay to back away from things sometimes. Right? It's absolutely okay. Communicate that properly. I don't have time, unfortunately, to deal with this right now. Take a step back, say no, and move on. Right?
Yeah.
You don't always have to have it together. That's just the way life is. I understand that people think you got it all together. That's because you're killing yourself trying to make those things happen. It's okay to say no sometimes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Here's the next one.
What does real self-care actually look like for men? Not just the surface level stuff. Jamal from Houston.
H-Town in the house.
Yeah.
Self-care
Self-care.
for
That's
me.
yeah.
So a lot of times for me, it's I spend a lot of time at my computer, right? So I'm sitting here in front of my computer now. I have my laptop sitting to the side of me. I have my work laptop sitting over here on the other side of me. I have a button that I can switch to another computer that's down here on the floor. I'm in front of computers all day long, so I'm constantly doing stuff. So when I need that self-care, it's doing stuff for me,
Yeah.
I'm married, I'm a husband, I'm a father, and sometimes I need a break from all of that. It may be something as simple as me walking over there, shutting the door, and turning on my Xbox. And when I turn on my Xbox, I got one of those little peddlers, where you can sit there and you put them under your desk. I have that sitting on my couch over here, and I sit there and I pedal the whole time. I'm sitting there playing the game, and I just relax. Yeah, I relax. Because it used to be bowling for me. That was my night out. I would go bowling.
Yeah.
I haven't really bowled since I moved. So doing that is one thing that I do to relax. I've started with a lot of the guests that we've been getting. I've been getting their books and finding time to read, right? Read these books and you start putting stuff into your mind and stuff. So to me, that's one of the things that I love right now. And I'll show you the one that I'm reading right now. And this one is from our guest, John Dedekis, here.
Yeah. Enemies Domestic.
Enemies Domestic. Yeah. This is a really, really good book. And it's like everything a lot of it is playing out right now in society. So find stuff outside of your normal to get into, finding a hobby, something to get you into to relax. So that's what self-care looks like to me, is finding hobbies to mentally recharge myself, because that's really what it is. It's like when I'm sitting there playing a game, or if I'm pedaling on my thing, or I even indulge in my shows, right? Scrubs is my favorite TV show. It's back. I watched Scrubs. Invincible just came back. So I binge watched Invincible yesterday, doing those type things, stuff to take your mind off and recharge your mental.
Yeah. Well, I kind of have some of that same philosophy. Take your mind off of where you are and escape, right? But do something you love to do. Okay. Take your mind off of what you're doing and really escape and put yourself into whatever hobby that you're doing. I like fishing. I like riding my motorcycle. I like tinkering and building stuff. I find that when I'm doing those things, I don't think about all the other things, right? My mind is into what I'm doing right here. And that gives me the joy, and makes that drive to keep going, but you also got to have some peace, right? If some of these things, and I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it because I've done it. Some of these things for self-care, you have to do by yourself, not with someone else, not with a group, not with your best friend, and not with your baby mom or your wife or your kids. You have to do some of these things on your own in order to get through self-care, because now you're not thinking about, you take your kids fishing, you got to bait their hook, you got to take their fish off, you got to make sure that there's nothing around their feet, you got to make sure they don't fall in the water. You're still in active mode. You know what I mean?
You'd have to bait my hook too, bro, and take my fish off, bro. I don't do that.
We ain't going self-caring together again. That's what I'm saying. Self-care. You're not gonna read that book for me, right? I ain't getting your hook. Simple.
I'll bait the hook. I got some gloves to take fish off with, though.
No,
some
you
gloves
can't
to
go
take
with
some
me
pictures off.
because I'm going to talk about you. Well, that could be
Yeah.
good. That could be good self-care for me with my comedy routine on you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
But spend some time by yourself and enjoy yourself. Don't think about the rest of that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Russ and Less. How does a man rebuild his confidence after taking a big loss or a setback? Darius from Philly. Ooh,
Philly, fly Eagles fly territory.
I would say,
Um,
I would say, first of all, it really just depends on the loss. I think.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Well, take it strictly. Answer it from your standpoint of what's the biggest loss that you've taken, and you don't have to say exactly
how did
what
I
it is,
bounce
but
back?
how did you how did you bounce back from it?
Yeah. So I went into seclusion, right? I went back and I reevaluated the whole situation, right? And then I took a look at the moves that I made to put me in the situation I'm at. I reverse engineered that setback, right? I went back, I looked at it, I saw everything that I did, and then I took another step forward, right? And I just kept taking steps forward and kept moving forward and forward and forward. Because if there's one thing I'll tell you that's going to happen in life is you're going to have setbacks. You're going to have losses the whole time. The key to all of those setbacks and losses is how you move forward from them. Right? You can't always remember you're one step away from success, but you got to take the step in order to be successful. So it doesn't matter about your confidence is already there. You shouldn't have to rebuild it, right? Because it took confidence. That's it. It took confidence to get you where you were to even have a setback or a loss. You got it already. You got to maintain it, right? And you got to put one foot in front of the other and keep pushing, brother. That's it.
I think that you got to understand that a setback is not the end of the world. A setback is a learning experience.
That's right. It's a setup. Yep.
Because a lot of times there's more than one way to do something, right? When you sit there and you put in your GPS and you got to go from here to Detroit, you'll find right off the bat, there's multiple ways to get there.
Yep.
There's multiple routes. Doesn't mean that one is 100% better than the other, but there's multiple routes to get there. So when you do it, understand, this may not have been the right route to go. So that GPS is going to redirect you when that traffic comes and send you another route. All it is just a way to divert you to go back and regroup and keep going and still get to your destination.
That's right. That's right. Confidence is there. You should. It doesn't go anywhere. You just got to take the right steps and follow the right path. If something doesn't work, switch routes.
Yeah.
Be a human GPS. Yep.
Absolutely.
What's one big misconception about being a man that you think needs to be changed today? Big Kev in the LA. Ooh.
That men don't have feelings. Men don't. I mean, that's the biggest misconception in the world.
What kind of feelings?
Just emotionals. I mean,
okay.
I mean, if you sit there and you show, a lot of times, if you show any type of emotion, or some women will take it as a sign of weakness. So other women,
other men too,
right? But other women, the more well-learned women, I'll say, will look at it as not as a sign of weakness, but they'll look at it as, he really trusts me to show this emotion. Now, I admit, if you're going overboard, you crying at because a bird lost his feather outside, that's a bit much. That's a bit much, right?
Yeah.
But you know, just to show a little bit of emotion to a woman is almost like saying, okay, I accept you and I'm letting you in. Right. That's the first
Mhm.
part of letting you in, because we all come with our walls up. And
Yeah,
when we
man,
start to
don't we?
show that side, that's us being vulnerable to you. So yeah,
Mm,
we do have feelings. You can't come talking out the side of your neck to a man,
no,
right?
no, no.
And that's no man, you know. Some men may hide it and bubble up and let it bubble up. And when they bubble up and they continue to go to the point that they explode, look out. There's other men that's going to
Right.
snap right back right off the bat, right? Because they ain't going to take no stuff.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
whether he responds right then or not doesn't mean that he doesn't have feelings. It's
that's
there,
true.
you know. So
Yeah,
yeah, I think to me that's one of the big things. What about you, Les?
yeah. I think mine is that all men are dogs.
Mm,
All men can be dogs.
anybody can. I won't say that all
Anybody.
men. I think that
Well,
that could
but we
be
talking about
anybody.
men. But we talking about
Right?
men,
We are
right?
talking about men. Yes.
Yeah. So, I think that is a misconception. We're not all
Mhm.
dogs. We can
No.
be dogs and we can be turned into them,
Yep.
right? But we can also be the man that you need. It all just depends on who you are
Hmm.
and what you are to us.
Right.
I'll just be honest. A man is only going to treat a woman the way you allow us to treat you. Simple.
What's the sign? What's the saying that they would say when two dudes about to square up? Ain't nothing between us but air and opportunity.
Here an opportunity, baby. That's it.
You know, it really comes down to in your scenario that if a guy wants to do something, he's going to do it no matter
He's going
what.
to do it regardless.
Right.
There's
Right.
nothing you
That
can
doesn't.
do to change
Right.
that.
That
If he want to
that's.
be, if he wants to be nice
Mhm.
to you, he's going to be nice to you.
He's going to be nice to you. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
if he wants to be mean, if he wants to
Mhm.
be a dog in these streets, he's going to be a dog in the
Mhm.
streets, regardless of whatever you do at home. You got to
Right.
understand it. These decisions are made by this person. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what they do. All men are not dogs, but
Yep.
we got dog in us. Just
Right.
depends on the situation. There you go.
Everything depends on opportunity.
Yeah.
If you
And
put yourself in a situation where you are presented with that opportunity to do something, it's a matter of
yeah,
how you handle it. Are you going to
that's true.
say, hey, I don't need to be here, let me get up out of here? Because a lot of times it's perception, right?
Yeah,
So
man. Yeah.
it
Yeah. Big time.
if I don't put myself in those situations,
Hmm.
then I don't have to worry about those situations.
Yeah. But I think it's, proximity as well.
Mhm.
How close you are to it. Because a lot of us are
Yeah.
brought up a certain way,
Mhm.
right? And I used to say this thing before I became a healed man, right?
Mhm.
Is that where I grew up, you was one of three things, right? A
Mhm.
hoe, a drug dealer, or a good boy. One of the
Mhm.
three. And
Mhm.
if you grew up where I grew up, you got all three of them in you. It depends on where and when they show up.
Adapt.
There's adaptability.
Adapt to your environment.
Exactly. Because that's
Yeah.
where I grew up and that's what was being taught when I was growing up.
Hmm. Yeah. See, that wasn't my environment, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
I lived in the suburbs. I grew up in the suburbs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my dad was just hardworking, didn't say a whole lot. He'd watch his shows. He'd come out to eat. He'd go to work, come home. Dinner's ready when he got home. On the weekends, he would be out there working on the cars, and I'd be mad because he bothered me when the Super Friends are on. Like, what? I'm trying to watch the Super Friends.
Give me that wrench. Right.
Yeah,
but and it's amazing. I'm just being raised in the North versus living in the South these last couple decades. You know what I mean? And living in the South, the difference in between the two. Yeah. It's still shocking to me. It's vastly different.
It is
what I mean? Different. Yeah, it's vastly different from the fast city life and what you do growing up there until you're a man, and then it's not so fast, but it's a different life in the South because the things are different. They're not the same as up there. The communication, the expectation, they're different. And now you're starting to see a clash in the two because you got a lot of northern cats moving south. Yeah. And they're trying to bring those northern views and values south, and it's clashing. It's clashing with the women and it's clashing with the men. It's we have a pretty crazy dynamic right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. How do you stay strong for everybody else but still be real about what you're going through? Troy from Detroit. Let me read that again. How do you stay strong for everybody else, but still be real about what you're going through? That's pretty good.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, man.
A lot of times, in those type of situations is you're dealing with loss, right?
Yeah.
You're dealing with death in the family. Or some sort of big tragedy. So yeah, it's affecting you, but you have to.
You got to stand 10 toes down in there,
right, and be strong for the family, man.
But be real
that's
about
one
what you're
where
going through.
Where it goes back to my answer from before, is if you're with the right person, and you're able to show some vulnerability to. It's all right to show some emotion. And you can still be strong for your kids. You can still be strong for your siblings. You can still be strong for your woman, still be the man of the house, but still show off a little bit of emotion as well. One of the things that I do, and this works for me, is prayer and meditation.
Yeah. That was going to be my thing. Prayer and meditation.
I find that alone time, whether it's me getting up, 15, 20 minutes earlier than everybody else, and just go downstairs, and I'll find some alone time, no TV, no nothing, just sit, prayer and meditation.
Yeah, man. But first of all, I want to say what up, though, to Troy. Right? I'm from Detroit.
What up, though?
And right, you got what up, though, my baby. You know what I mean? That's how you got to do it, right?
Oh, okay.
But anyway, what I would say is being strong for everybody else. That's a enormous weight upon you. When you're you okay?
I'm looking at my camera and I see my little elephant over my shoulder.
Yeah.
The light is right into my glasses. So it looked like a face from the side. And I'm like, what the heck is that?
Well, we've been friends long enough for me to notice when you you think you see something that's really, yeah. So I caught it right away. Like, what's going on? You good? Do I gotta hop in the G ride and come home?
Bruh, just that optical illusion, man. Because these lights, see, I mean, y'all can see the reflection off my glasses. This light is like right in my face, so it's like seeing that in the corner. It's like, what in the world? What mask is? When did I get a mask? Where did that come from? But so I had to make sure what that was. Okay,
it's all good.
I'm sorry,
but anyway. Staying strong for somebody else and for your family and friends, it's an enormous weight upon your shoulders, man. And you taking that on will provide pressures on you, and you have to find the best way to get those off of you, meaning you may have to do some prayer to whomever you want to pray to, and meditation, some alone time, some peace, right? And you may have to invest some money. Something that we don't think we need is to go sit down and talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Go reach out to your EAP, your employee assistance program. It don't cost to have a couple sessions with somebody to help you clear those thoughts out, allow you to get your inner thoughts out without somebody trying to put their thoughts in. Right? Because this is about you, the inner healing of you. Don't be afraid to talk to someone that don't have no skin in the game, right? And get those things off your chest, because if you don't, they'll always continue to come back and haunt you.
Yeah. Well, we got one last one, and we're going to tie this up into the last word.
And now, the last word.
The last word.
Last word, baby.
Now I gotta find it.
Okay.
Here we go.
What's one daily habit you both stick to that actually made a difference in your mindset or success? Malik from Dallas.
I had to think about that one.
I know what mine is.
Go ahead.
Mine is believing in myself and showing up.
Yeah.
Right. Showing up when I don't want to, showing up when I don't have to, showing up because I want to, right? Made a huge difference in my mindset and my success, because you know what? I'm in control. I'm showing up. I'm there. I'm going to do, that's what stuck for me with my mindset. Show up, just show up every day, ready to work, ready to put in, ready to do something. Even if I don't feel like it, I show up and I act as if I want to be there, even though I don't want to be, but I'm there. I show up. I might as well do it, right? I might as well keep moving in this direction. Show up and show out, right? Just show up every single day, man. Every single day. Make that your habit. Show up, stand up every day.
I think a lot of times for me, I'm not a very impulsive person. I like to think of all my different options before I do something. And I think that has really helped me in my mindset and helped me in my success, is that, I always have a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C, because I'm thinking of all these options before I start doing the first one. And it goes back to when I was a kid. My mom told me about the little boy in the cookie jar. And the little boy saw the cookie jar on top of the refrigerator. And he said to his mom, "Mom, can I have a cookie?" She said, "No, you'll ruin your dinner." So he went back and he stood there in the kitchen and he kept looking at that cookie jar. And he's like, "I really want this cookie. If I go and get one cookie, Mom will never know." And so he goes to grab a chair. and starts to push it up there. And then he starts thinking of the consequences. It's like, what if I knock the cookie jar over and then I break the cookie jar and now nobody gets any cookies because now they're all over the floor? And how mad is mom going to be at me because I broke the cookie jar and because I tried to sneak a cookie? And those type things are things that stuck with me. So I always kind of weigh out my options before I do something. Even when it comes down to major purchases, I'm looking at every review. And yeah, not all reviews are the correct ones, but I'm looking at the reviews. I'm looking at the ratings. I'm looking at, I'm comparing my options before I buy something. I may go look at something 5 or 6 times before I buy it.
Yeah.
When it comes down to buying a refrigerator, this refrigerator that we got, I looked at so many different refrigerators and I compared that one at 7 different stores before I bought it. I sat there in the store with the apps looking, well, such and such has it for, $500 cheaper than you got it for. I'm like, can you match it? Oh,
I remember. I remember that purchase process.
Yeah. So, thinking things through before you do them is always something that is big for me. And it's been a daily routine for me. And a lot of that goes back into my organization. I sit here and my book is open, right here in front of me where I'm taking my notes and putting everything in what I got to do. So that's also helped me to the point where I can sleep better now. Is because a lot of times I used to sit there and lay there at night. Yeah. Right. Because I'm sitting there thinking of like, okay, I got to do this tomorrow. I got to do that tomorrow. I got to do this tomorrow. I got to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I've already written it out. I already know what I got to do tomorrow.
Yeah. And
think about it.
They say journaling is probably one of the best things as well to do as a daily habit.
Yeah.
To go back on and see and track your progress and see the things that you've said you were going to do or you wanted to do. And did you complete those things? Is it time to revisit those things?
It's funny that you mentioned that because I believe it was John Didakis, the author of this book I've been reading, who mentioned that when he was journaling and it helped him deal with his grief. And he was able to go back and read some of the stuff that he wrote down and realize how angry he was during those times. And I think a lot of times that, we think of journaling, especially men, we think of that as a girl's thing.
Diary.
Men don't keep diaries. That's a diary. I ain't doing that. No. You don't have to write out every little thing. Just a little bits in here.
It's the highlights, the what ifs, the coulds, the shoulds, those type of things. I haven't got my journal yet. I just purchased one, and I'm waiting on it to come in. But I plan to start doing some journaling because I got a million yellow sticky notes around my house. I know my wife hates them, but I have little yellow sticky notes that I mean, look, I'll just look, I got 2 of them right here, and I got another
one video's
right
frozen,
beside.
so I can't see you.
Oh, you can't see it? Oh, okay. Well, it was for video.
Your video's been frozen
for a half hour.
The whole show, yeah.
Well, let's hope it gets a good recording. But I keep yellow Post-its around, so when I see something, hear something that sparks my interest or makes me think, I write it down. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to replace my yellow sticky notes with a real journal.
There you go.
Start writing some of these things down. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Give somebody some insight into my crazy life. There
you go.
But it is what it is.
Well, there you go, Manspace Nation. It is Ask the Manspace, and we'll be back with more of the Manspace podcast.
Yep.
As we do each week, we like to close the show with just a little bit of inspiration. When it comes to breaking a bad habit, it isn't about being perfect. It's about being persistent. Every habit you have was built one choice at a time, and this is the same for breaking it. You don't need a dramatic overnight transformation. You just need to make one better decision today than you did yesterday. Isn't that what living is about? Being better than what you were yesterday? You see, the truth is, bad habits often feel comfortable. They give us quick relief, distraction, or familiarity. But comfort is not the same as growth. Every time you choose to resist that habit, even for just a tiny moment, you prove to yourself how strong you really are. Of course, you're gonna have setbacks. That's part of the process. What matters most is not whether you slip, but whether you stand back up and keep going after you slip. Progress is built on consistency, not perfection. So start small. Replace the habit instead of just removing it. Change your environment. Remind yourself why you started. And most importantly, believe that change is possible, because it is. Manspace Nation, you are not defined by your habits. You're defined by your decisions. And today is a perfect day to make a better one. Until next time. Wow.
My man. Kind of lines up with some of the stuff we've been saying all day.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, the bad habit doesn't define you. It's just about making better choices.
That's
and
it.
being better than you were the day before.
That's it. Show up every day.
That's what life is all about. Being better than you were the day before.
I tell you. Amen, brother.
Well, on that note, you know what? I got to do my reads. Okay. So Monday nights, WTMSTV.com. You can catch these two handsome fellas with the latest episode 2 days early before it gets released to everyone else. WTMSTV.com. And then on Thursdays, it is back to back episodes of the Manspace Podcast with Throwback Thursdays on WTMSTV.com starting at 8:00 p.m. And then, the next couple of weekends, starting at 3:00 will be the Powerful on Purpose Summit. I told you I've spent some time at the Powerful on Purpose Summit down in Columbia, South Carolina, a couple of weeks ago. It will be airing in its entirety on WTMS TV Saturdays and Sundays for the rest of this month, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So WTMSTV.com.
Nice. It's a good look.
Yeah, absolutely. And on that note,
we out of here.
No gimmicks, just game that my sure in sight. They shine like the city on a Friday night. Man talk, real talk, that's the way that you bless. Giving knowledge and some laughs in the same finesse. From life goes to the jokes that hit. They the tag team champs, yeah, legit with the wit. So pull up a chair, let the stress digest. From the beat drops, you know the rest. You go chillin' with Russ and Less. You go chillin' with Russ and Less. Now you vibing with nothing but the best. Setbacks forever.
The Iceman cometh.